Alright, when are my rockets coming back? 3 cycles. That's fine. I've got a bit of a mess up here at the minute, because what's basically happening, for those of you that might be wondering, I've got water sat in these pipes, and because I'm not using my electrolyzers anymore, it's just getting slowly cooked. I could replace some of these pipes with some ceramic, but it just keeps boiling and breaking a pipe, and then some water leaks out, and it's a little bit annoying. But because it's so warm up here, the steam's just in a perpetual cycle, you know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Naylor. Shit. What am I going to do about this, guys? I think I need to run some super coolant, don't I? Bollocks. Let's do it. For now, let's see. I've kind of run piping all through the build like an idiot. Okay. Right. I need to fix this a moment. So we'll make sure that you never work. And we'll get some dupes in here. I'm gonna build a ladder up here. And we'll get all this done a little bit quicker that way. Hey. So I don't know if I'm gonna worry about running all the piping up here, because I don't know if I'll ever put glass in up here. You can see how many times we've taken damage off meteors, and if this was glass, it would have just pissed straight through and twatted all of our solar panels. So that's one of the benefits of mesh tiles. They can take a bit more of a hit than glass can. So it's a little bit troll, but I don't really care about the space surface anymore, to be honest. All that chlorine, son of a bitch. It's hardly any chlorine, it's fine. Right, so I'm going to move some of this, and then I'm going to run a band of radiant pipe through here, I think. So we'll nip out you. We'll nip out you. I'll put my reservoir over here, and then I can have a band of piping come through here, and I'll just run it down here. It's going to go through the rocket bay, but again, I'll just build a little bit out of ceramic. That should be fine. Did you say something about a generic ooze printer before, like printing seeds? Yeah. Yeah. Melting stuff down and turning it into ooze. Yeah, buddy. Right, I'm going to have to move some of this automation and stuff behind and powering and stuff, but it's not a big deal, guys. And as I say, our normal dupe should be able to get up here soon, so... Hey, woman. You okay? Fuck off. Is that the first thing you got to say? What's up? Hold on a sec, guys. Hello. Alright, so they've done all this stuff now. Okay, let us just... I'm going to jank some of this around. Yeah, we'll just slap a vent in here. And then we'll... Oh shit, I'm going to need a reservoir. I've done this in a bit of a derpy way, but it'll be fine. I'll put my reservoir here. And... Let's figure out this piping. Reservoir can go up here and into there. And then you can come out here. And come out here. Be a liquid shut off. Boop, 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 boop. And yeah, we'll give this a clock sensor as well. And then we just need some power, don't we? I'm trying to remember everything I was meant to do over here. Okay, baby. Boop. That's that done. Okay, I'll just leave him to do that for a minute. Now I'll run a bit of radiant pipe through the room and away we go. Abe is adding CO2 to the room with that jetpack. Yeah, it doesn't matter, mate. The CO2 will get turned solid, it'll be fine. The way game likes Prison Architect gets around modular blueprints, they only allow you to do a small room selection. Get large, you can copy the size of a basic inmate cell. That same concept would work wonders for Oni. Well, don't forget, guys, there is a blueprint function, but it's in debug. So if I, just to show you, if I toggle debug on, for those of you that don't use debug, I'll just show you this basically. So if I toggle debug on, and let's say I wanted to, bear with me, I'm not cheating, I'm just going to show you something. So if I took a load of tiles, I'll just make it out of sandstone so I don't get anything from this. But if I did a little thing like this, and put in a few pumps, right? Debug has a feature where you can copy and paste, right? So I'll copy that, and then I can do this. So there is already a planning element in the game. It already exists. It just needs to be added into the main game. Now, obviously, this paints it for you because I'm in debug. It's instant building, but you know they're calculating what's within this selection. You know, they know what the building material is. They know, you know, everything about it. So it is something that exists within the game already. They've just not implemented it into the main game. Whether they ever will, I don't know. Hopefully they will, because it would be a feature that I'd very much like. But who knows? Who knows? You know, it already exists. It's just not in the game. How do you get to debug? I always thought you were just talking about sandbox mode. No, Foxy, you need to make a text file within your game. If you go into your game folder and make a file called debug, a text file called debug_enable, and then load up your game, you can hit backspace and it will put you in debug mode. Debug's like more of a developer version than Sandbox. Sandbox doesn't have as much options as debug does. So yeah, it is something that they hopefully one day will add to the game, but when that day will be, I don't know. But it does definitely need to be in here ideally. And the fact that it, you know, it sort of already exists, you would hope that they will put it in eventually. All right. So what I can now do, get a bit of gold or a bit of thermium. I've not got very much thermium at the minute. I'll use a bit of gold. We'll get some gold piping and we'll just go bloop, like so. And then we'll just get the rest of this done with like igneous or something. It won't really matter. There. And go to like there or something. And then the rest of this can be a bit of ceramic. Persuade our ceramic, no problem. And again, the only reason I'm doing this with insulated is because in parts of the piping, it's no longer in a vacuum. Otherwise, I'd just use normal piping. might just go over out here. Oh, hello. Sneaky. So that should be fine, and then we'll just literally, I can bridge in some fullery, some super coolant. I don't know how much super coolant I've got at the minute, but if I bridge some into there, it won't give me any buffer in the tank, but it should be fine. Broski, does PV equal T in this game? Can you increase pressure in a room without increasing volume of the trapped gas, just by increasing temperature? Sorry, X-rated. No. There was no such thing. It's something that comes up on the forums a lot. But no, they've never really acknowledged it either. Okay, so a lot of stuff to be done here, but that should hopefully get this little loop up and running. And then I'm going to need to get some super coolant dropped up here as well. So we probably need to make like a little basic bitch tank here. Eesh. Not really got any power over here. I'll just use one of these just for the sake of a single pump. It's not really a big deal. We'll just do a bit of you. This is just to fill up our pipe, as I say. So we will put you in there, and we'll just go with a bit of you. Andreas Sodo, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Sorry if I butchered your name. I do apologise. But welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That'll be that, and then we'll just dogleg a little bit of power off this. It should be fine. Providing my solar panels are doing anything, this should be fine. And then we'll just get a couple of bottle emptiers and get some super coolant moved up here. Get all this done with a 9. I want to get these moves fed. I want to get doing some stuff. Rockets are back in 2 cycles. So if we can get this built now, that would be ideal. Stop falling asleep in here. Why? You're going to use the super coolant to cool the chlorine. Yeah, go on. Super coolant. Liquid chlorine doesn't freeze till about 100 odd degrees, so I can just do. I can do some pretty. Oh, I can do some pretty easy cooling, really. And then what I'll end up doing eventually, this pipe that's coming up here, I'll extend the loop so that it goes. If I end up doing this, I might not in this playthrough because I've done it in my single player game, but my automation's a little bit smarter on the single player. I'll run glass up here and then cool all of the surface materials that are really hot. We can cool this really easily. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But we've got the option to do it anyway. That's why I left these 2 aqua tuners free. That's what the plan was basically. How do you get or create super coolant? You need to send a rocket to space and find yourself some fullerene. And fullerene with some petroleum makes you super coolant. Super coolant's very good properties. It's a very, very handy liquid. I think we should have quite a bit kicking around down here. Yeah. That's plenty to fill our pipe, in fairness. I think we've got way more bottled as well. Let me just pause so we can have a nosy. The base is looking pretty big and sexy, in fairness. I'm quite happy with it. Super coolant, 600 kilos, and 1.5 tons. Yeah, we've got plenty. We can probably make more. I don't know how much fullerene we've got left. Yeah, we're out of fullerene at the minute, so that's all of our super coolant made for now. So we'll just let them crack on with this stuff. Dupes drop meat. That might make for some interesting bases. Dupes drop meat. What's that in relation to, Pseudo? Okay. I should really get this stuff dumped out. Dug out. Jesus. Can't get my words out today, guys. If I get this stuff dug out, my exosuit dupes will be able to come over here as well. Then they can deal with these pipes. Meanwhile, we'll get some super coolant being brought up. Boop. Lovely. Oh, when a dupe dies, they drop meat. Jeez. That would be savage. That wouldn't be right though, would it? What if it got mixed in with all the other meat and you ended up eating dupe? That's no good. We can't be eating dupe, guys. No way. You should at least be able to make dead dupes into lime. Yeah. Yummy. Jesus. Soylent Green, yeah. Oh, look. I have a little shove-vole leg. Did our other shove-vole lay yet? Where is he? Is he up here somewhere? Where is the little bastard? There he is. He should lay an egg soon, I think. 71. Soon. They are weird little critters, these, aren't they? Don't think they're even human, so they might not be eatable. Well, would you eat what you make from your 3D printer? Because that's what they are, aren't they? They're printed. They're made of some sort of printable ooze. My next trick, I should glue my hands together with marine grade epoxy. Oh shit, Terrella. Plastic. Yep, exactly. Where are you going to lay your egg? Is it 75 they should lay? Or around that point? Yeah, we'll keep an eye on him. I want to capture another egg. It just gives us an easy way of getting a few shovelfuls in an area. Meanwhile, this is all priority 8 now, isn't it? So all my priority 9 stuff is taking precedent up here, so they'll get to this as quick as they can. A lot of this is going to be jetpack stuff, but if we get this stuff cleared, my exosuit dupes can get to doing some of this as well. I think they're probably on a little bit of a break now. Yeah, they're all having a little chill on the arcade. A little boogie. And then get back to work. Kick that shovel. No! Not sure about that, life. But he's a space creature, so maybe. Yeah! Listen, you can't assign a gender to the egg-laying species. He's have just as much right to lay an egg. Fact. Fact. I mean, they might not be physically able to lay an egg, but they've got as much right to lay one if they want. Yeah, this is cooling down slowly. I'm slightly worried about these transit tubes, as I say. If they melt, I'm a little bit boned. Life of Brian debate, yep. You do it all the time, right, Life? Yeah, lay an egg every now and again. It's one of the things I'm known for. Around Easter, you know, I'm hot shit around Easter. Come on, chupies. Get to doing this. I will defend to the death. They're right to lay eggs. Laying smelly eggs. Yes. Smelly eggs. All this dirt that we've made up here as well for the heat. It's a toasty boy up here. It's a toasty boy. Bear lays eggs, chocolate eggs. I could make a fortune. How's the gassy assy situation? We're just looking at cooling the chlorine down now, nerd. I tried to do this with Wheezeworts, but it's going to take forever. I mean, it's now just getting to minus 10, 12 degrees. It's going to take ages, so I'm going to slap some radiant pipe and it'll make a little chlorine rain room. So it'll be quicker to do this than wait. So we should be getting 2 rockets back soon with some more gassy boys in as well. So we kind of need to get these online. And I might change the layout slightly and see if I can slap in a farming station too. So I can get rid of this thing now and maybe raise a tile and lower a tile over here or something. Yeah, I might do that. He stole my warts. I did. Oh, Camo, come on. Come on, mate. That's a dirty one. Jesus. Okay, here's some super coolant coming in now, which is good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm probably just going to disable this pump until we've got a bit more liquid up here. So a friend of mine had a very weird bug the other day with germs and clean water. The pool she made suddenly spawned in 7 trillion germs and kept rising, and then her game crashed. Weird. That doesn't sound good, hamster. What the hell? What the hell? Lurkin, how are you, bud? Why is it raining? Because we've had a little bit of steam here. We had a little bit of a broken pipe that's let out some water, and it keeps making steam, and then the steam comes up here, condenses on like these tiles up here, and then it rains. It's annoying, but it is what it is. I can't fix it. I can't mop it. I can't get rid of it. So I probably need to replace these tiles and stuff. I don't really want to. It just keeps raining more water. I don't quite understand why it is so hot here, but if you look, it is very warm here. Like, I don't know why it's 130 odd degrees, 140, 170. Don't know where that's come from. But we'll rip this out and redo it. I don't know. I know what is happening, but I don't know why it's happening. Apparently the clean water with the germs had a debuff on it that said overpopulated.